I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to the Resistance. Good ship democracy is about to leave port, and the wind's billowing its sails are getting stronger. If you know where to look, you can see the signs that tell you this. An obvious sign is the Bernie and AOC fighting oligarchy tour. It's not them doing this tour that's the sign of change. They're just being their normal selves, doing their normal thing, inspiring people. Sign is the incredibly large crowds that are showing up to see them. And these crowds, they're in dark red, deep dark red places like Greeley, Colorado. I know for a fact how radical right that town is because it was the heart of CD4 when I lost to Ken Buck. They were MAGA before MAGA was a thing. Their county wanted to secede from Colorado and become a part of Wyoming. And yet that didn't stop over 10,000 people from showing up to hear progressives in Trump country. Can you feel that breeze yet? A surprising sign of the changing winds can be found in Florida. 2 special elections for vacated congressional seats that were crimson red. The voter registration advantage for Republicans is at least around 2-1 in both districts. Very few of the DC Democrats have shown any effort to boost the progressives running because, the consultants say they can't win. And yet, with 8 days to go, we're seeing that the progressives have an unbelievable financial advantage in both races. Dave Alamont has raised over $6 million compared to just $1.5 million for her Republican opponent. And Josh Weil, wow, he's raised a stunning $10 million while his opponent hasn't cracked the $1 million mark yet. And as mail-in ballots are beginning to be counted, Dave Alamont has a 3% lead in every county. Now, to be sure, there's still plenty of ballots to count, and many of the numbers still favor the Republicans. But the winds of change have blown the DNC into town, finally, to help push these races over the finish line. Up until now, they've been too busy coordinating uninspiring Zoom calls. So hold on to your hat, or you just might lose it in this wind. The least obvious but biggest sign was found at my kitchen table last night. Last week, my wife grumped at me when I wouldn't consider watching a Kevin Sorbo film. When I said he was a horrible actor and an even worse person for being a Trumper, boy, I got an earful about how everything has to be political with me. And while our Commerce Secretary was making an ass out of himself by making headlines for begging people to buy Tesla products, it never registered on her radar. But something he said that was barely covered in the media did. She was the one who commented on that billionaire pile of garbage stating that nobody would notice a missing Social Security check unless they're a fraudster. She doesn't realize it, but my politics-hating wife is becoming more political as Felon 47 and his maggot minions become more detrimental to the average American's everyday life. Crowds showing up for progressives in dark red America, fundraising advantage of progressives over Trump-endorsed Republicans in dark red America, and my wife instigating a political conversation over chili dogs and tater tots. This isn't a wind you want to be out in if you're a Republican. Good day.